reminded of who we've come to be. We are love, we are one big family. Hey, hey, yeah, yeah. Hey, 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 yeah, yeah. All right, say hello to someone you don't know. See the light in everybody you meet. Everybody get up on your feet. See the light in everybody you meet. Let us be reminded of who we've come to be. We are love, we are one big family. Hey, hey, yeah, yeah. Hey, 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 yeah. All right, everybody, one announcement. It's Michael's birthday. We're going to sing happy birthday. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Michael. Happy birthday to you. Thank you. Really, Michael, that was not me. That was Jerry Lynn. No! Yeah. Good morning, Center for Spiritual Living, Palm Desert. Well, is that really the best you can do? It's 11 o'clock, the 9 o'clock. They were ready. They were ready to go. Anyway, I wanted us to give a big thank you to William and Elizabeth. They were here till 5 o'clock this morning working on the painting. Crazy, crazy. Thank you, guys. Are you up, William? I don't know if you heard that. Anyway, yeah, I stopped by here yesterday about 1 o'clock because I knew he was working on the sanctuary, and all he had painted was the ceiling at 1 o'clock, and I thought, okay, yeah, yeah. So do you like my new cologne? Do you smell it? Oh, to paint? Yes. Anyway, good morning. I'm Reverend Laura, and let's say our mission statement together, please. We are a dynamic, open, and positive faith community that accepts all religions. Our mission is to awaken you to your divine nature, empowering you to create the life of your dreams. We are changing lives one heart at a time. And at this time, I'd like to welcome our visitors. If you are here for the first time, please don't be bashful. Please stand up. We have a gift for you, and we'd love to welcome you. Anybody? Yes, welcome. All right. Oh, back here, too. Thank you for being here. And we're like pouncing on them, like... Anyway, we've given you a CD holder container with information about our center. Please stop by the foyer and pick up a CD of a couple of Dr. Joe's talks. We welcome you if you're from the Valley. We hope you come back if you're visiting. Why? No, stay cool. Stay cool. I know why, because this is a fabulous place to be. So anyway, so I am going to turn it over to Jerry Lynn and our wonderful musical artist. Say we're in for a treat. So Jerry Lynn.
Okay, so you were all expecting Nadine Risha today. Unfortunately, she had to cancel a few days ago. But we have our dear friend Austin Ray, who stepped up to the plate. So please welcome Austin.
Can't believe y'all remember me.
Oh, you are very memorable.
Unforgettable, Austin.
Unforgettable.
1, 2, 3, 4. feeling love. I believe in love. Feeling good is feeling love. I believe in love. Feeling love is feeling good. I believe in love. Feeling good is feeling love. I believe in love. I see faces and they're covered up and empty-eyed. Empty spaces where there used to be a soul inside, and nothing and no one ever gets to them. Seems like the wind could blow right through them. Believing in gods that never knew them. I believe in love. Yes, I believe in love. Oh, I do. Yes, I believe in feeling good, and that's feeling love. I believe in love. Feeling love is feeling good. I believe in love. Feeling good is feeling love. I believe in love. You worry and it's running up your money tree. You got to hurry. Monkey do what monkey see. You're on a one-way street and you're speeding, missing the signs you ought to be reading, passing the things you'll later be needing. I believe in love. I believe in it, nobody sold me. Always knew it, nobody told me. I believe in someone to hold me. I believe in love. Yes, I believe in love. I do. Oh, I believe in feeling good, and that's feeling love. I believe in love. I believe in love. I believe in love. Feeling good is feeling love. I believe in love. I believe in feeling good, and that's feeling love. I believe in love. Feeling good is feeling love. I believe in love. Feeling good is feeling love. Yeah, I believe in love. I believe in love. You believe in love. We believe in love. And that's feeling good. Hey! Thank you so much. Thank you.
Austin Ray. Woo! All right. It's great to have you here, Austin. Austin leaves again in September for another cruise to fabulous places. So anyway, this is our time for meditation. This is a time we just let go of anything that we walked in with that we don't want and just go into that sacred space. And normally I would tell you to breathe in deeply, but today just breathe in shallow. And it still works, you're breathing. And let's just let go.
Show me the way. Show me the way. Your love will light my way. Show me the way.
Show me the way.
Show me the way.
Show me the way.
Your joy
Your joy
will light
will light
my way. Show me the way.
Show me the way.
Show me the way.
Show me the way.
Your peace
Your peace
will light
will light
my Show me the way.
Show me the way.
Show me the way.
Show me the way.
Your truth
Your truth
will light
will light
my way. And your love will light my way. And your joy will light my way. And your peace will light my way. Your truth will light my way.
Good morning, Center for Spiritual Living, Palm Desert, and to all of our love streamers out there. Today, I recognize that there is only one power in this universe. It is the power of creativity. It is the power of peace, joy, love. Everything that expands consciousness, God is. And so I recognize in this moment, right now, that I am one with that power. All that God is, I am. I am always connected to Source. So in that knowing, I state the truth for myself. That treatment, prayer with a purpose, begins with thought. That thought directs my life. I am the creator of my life. Through God, through Spirit, all is possible. I know that I am only limited by my imagination, my will, my feelings. For truth always prevails. My feelings, my ideas, all are directed to my highest and best good. I am the Michelangelo of my life. Everyone in my life is a character, is a part of me, reflecting back to me of something that I need to learn, of something I need to work on. So it is in with that idea that I have such great gratitude, feelings of joy, knowing that I can change my life at any moment by changing my thought. What a responsibility that is. And I am up to the task. I am willing to live out that challenge right here and right now. So with peaceful calmness and joy in my heart, I release my word to the law of mind, knowing it is done right here and right now to the level of my belief. And together we say, and so it is. Amen.
In the silence there is peace. In the silence there is unspoken joy. In the silence there's release from a world full of chaos and noise. So I wait for these precious moments. I hear
hear all that could never be said, and right here in this holy silence I find God, I find myself. In the silence there is peace. In the silence there is unspoken joy. In the silence there's release from a world full of chaos and noise. So I wait for these precious moments. I hear all that could never be said, and right here in this holy silence I find God, I find myself. You find God, you find yourself. And we find God, we find
When you're ready, just open your eyes and come back into the room.
We are one. We are one. I am you, you are me. We are one. And in this unity, we can live in harmony. And peace has come. 'Cause we are one. Please join us. We are one. We are one. I am you, you are me, we are one. And in this unity, we can live in harmony. Peace has come, 'cause we are one. We are one. We are one. I am you, you are me, we are one. And in this unity, we can live in harmony, and peace has come, 'cause we are one. And peace has come, 'cause we are one.
Aren't these musicians wonderful? Love is but the song we sing, and fears the way some die. You can make the mountains ring, or make the angels cry. Though the bird is on the wing, and you may not know why. Come on, people now, smile on your brother. Everybody get together and love one another right now. Some may come and some may go, we all soon shall pass. Until the one who brought us here returns for us at last. We are just a moment's sunshine fading in the grass. Come on, people now, smile on your brother. Everybody get together and love one another right now. What the world needs now is a love, sweet love. All you need is love. Love is all you need. Imagine, and the world could be as one. the song I sing, then you will understand. You hold the keys to love and fear in your trembling hand. And just one key unlocks them both. It's there and your command. Come on, people, now. Smile on your brother. Everybody get together and love one another right now. Come on, people, now. Smile on your brother. Everybody get together and love one another right now. Right now. Right now. Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you. They did it. Thank you very much.
Thank you, guys. Thank you, Austin. I can just go home. That's all we need to know. Right? All right. I thought I'd share a little story with you this morning. The four Katz brothers, Lowell, Norman, Hiram, and Max, invented the first automobile air conditioner. On August 15, 1951, the temperature in Detroit was 92 degrees. Oh, they must have had sweaters on, right? 92. Anyway, the four brothers walked into Henry Ford's office and convinced him to come out to the parking lot to their car. They got him to get into the car, which was about 120 degrees, well, that's normal, and turned on the air conditioner and cooled the car off within a few minutes. Henry got very excited and invited them back to the office, where he offered them $2 million for the patent. $2 million in 1951. That was a lot of money. The brothers refused, saying they would settle for $1 million, but they wanted the recognition by having a label, the Katz air conditioner, on the dashboard of each Ford car in which it was installed. Now, Henry Ford said there was no way he was going to put the Katz's name on 2 million Fords. They haggled back and forth for about 2 hours and finally agreed on $3 million, and that just their first names would be shown. And so, to this day, all Ford air conditioners show low, norm, high, and max on the controls. Okay, if Ford and the Katz can do that, surely our world leaders can come to some kind of compromise, right? Come up with some ingenious idea. I don't know, it's so simple. Anyway, so today my theme this month is you are the creator of your life. I want you to remember that. And I want you again to look at that energy that's coming out of that heart. And that energy is coming out of each and every one of us, that divine energy. So I want to ask you, how many of you worked on your little assignment? Yeah, well, you guys are so much better than the first service. I'm so proud of you. And what's with you guys, the rest of you? Do you not care about your life or the world? I mean, I am so disappointed. No, it's okay. So did any of you have any ahas or any shift that you experienced? She did? What was it? Do you want to share?
Sure, I'll share.
Here, all right, hold on. It's you. Tag, you're it. Okay. Tell us your name.
My name is Zia Eubanks, and I wrote a prayer this week because I have a house that I was selling. And I decided to just use the principles I learned here at church and I've been going forward with that. I had my open house yesterday. It started at 11, and the house was sold before 12.
It works. Congratulations. Wow. And in August, too. That is amazing. Anybody else have anything that they want to share? Yes, Jenny?
Hi, I really love this, Reverend Laura, and I incorporated it into my morning and evening prayer work, which I've been doing a gratitude journal for over 20 years, and now because Dale has suggested it, I've added 5 things to be grateful for in the morning. So I call them sweet kisses from heaven. I got a surprise check yesterday for a book that I wrote in 1982, the Dick Van Dyke Show book. It was just for $50, but still, from 1982, whew.
Wow. You know what? The universe doesn't know the difference between 50 and 50 million. All right? I want to tell you, this reminds me of a story. I was out there helping one of the musicians one day sell CDs. And I saw a penny, a shiny penny on the ground there. And I reached down and I picked it up. And I said, the universe doesn't know the difference between a penny and $1 million. And so thank you, universe, for giving me this found money. And I turned it over and there was a dime glued to the back of it. I already went up, 10 times as much. And you know what? And so if you ever see money on the ground, even if it's a penny, don't go, oh, it's just a penny. Pick it up and thank the universe. And I want to tell you, after that, out of the blue, I sold my business. I wasn't even looking to sell it, and it's just like things have been happening like that, abundant-wise. And so don't think, oh, that's all. Be so grateful because see that energy? That's coming out. What are you sending out into the universe? Are you sending out fear or are you sending out love and gratitude? So just remember that because the energy that you are sending out in the world is what's coming back to you. And it's either good or it's a bitch. No. I didn't say that. You guys heard it wrong. All right. So today's topic is the seed of perfection is hidden within. So each one of us is that perfect seed. See how that seed is it was a teeny, probably just a speck. And everything that was needed for it to grow and be beautiful is within that seed. And it is our job to nurture and to love it and to take care of that seed, which is within each and every one of us. So when we plant in the soil of what we plant in the soil of contemplation, we shall reap in the harvest of action. And that's why this sheet, as simple as it is, and I know it takes time in the morning, I get it, but what are you planting in the soil that day? What is your vision of what your life, what you want it to be? And if you don't plant the seed and if you don't nurture it, you're going to keep getting the weeds. And even if you already have great flowers and a great garden growing in your life, which is the outpicturing, who doesn't want more of it? And who doesn't want it to continue? So we have to tend to our garden, tend to that seed that is within each and every one of us. Your present challenges are really about transformation. And as this transformation is undertaken, the benefits will begin to be seen. So I'm not saying that some of us here are not having challenges. Every day there can be some challenge that comes up in your life. You could just turn on the news, and that might be a challenge to hear. But the thing is, it's about transformation. Anything that you're going through, the universe is giving you an opportunity, is nudging you. If you were just to go along as you are sometimes, you wouldn't grow. You wouldn't have something that would wake you up and say, wake up, there is so much more to you than what you are doing right now. And obviously you need a little push because you're not taking the action. We must always begin where we are, for it is the only place where we are present. Little shifts in attention, in focus, eventually bring us home to the truth of who we are. So all we have is this moment. This is our starting point. So where do you want to go from here? All right, where do you want to go? And these sheets, there's another one out there for this week, and there's still plenty from last week. I'm not going to print any more for the next month. You guys can grab them as you go. But where are you right now in your life? And where you are might be absolutely fabulous, but let's continue it. Let's continue it by being in that state of gratitude. And, you know, we can't worry about the future, because all we're doing when we're worrying about the future is we're probably basing it on garbage and stuff that happened to us in the past. So all we have is this moment, and this is the powerful moment, right here and right now. What are you going to manifest? What is your tomorrow going to be? It's going to be based on the action and the thoughts that you are thinking today. All right? So between you and your good, which belongs to you and which you ought to have, is your idea of the absence of good. So what happens is we have things happen in our life, and that can be all-consuming. That is what we focus on. We're focusing on this thing that we're afraid of. Maybe we got a diagnosis, or we're looking at our checking account and going, wow, this isn't going to make it till the end of the month. And we go into fear, and we focus our fear on that. And so then the universe, you know, the universe doesn't know if something is good or bad. It is just following that energy that you are sending out in the universe, bringing back to you. Oh, the universe doesn't understand that this is something you don't want, their fear. It just feels the energy, and it responds to the energy. So here's an example. Although in this moment, this is how I want you to start thinking. Although in this moment it seems I am less healthy than I would like to be, I know that more vitality is on its way to me now. Sometimes we must recognize a challenge and deny its power over us. So in the morning, when you do your intention, it might be something like that. You know, that I know more vitality is on its way. That is my vision, or more abundance, or more love, you know, more loving relationships. And so we set our intentions not from fear of what we want to get rid of, but in the direction we're going, that which we want to bring into our lives, which is that divine power, that perfection, what your birthright is, what you came here to experience. So let's say this affirmation together, please. My good is unfolding in all aspects of my life. I know that nothing else has power or reality. God is all that is. That is the truth. So this is my granddaughter, Olivia. All right? And because people have been wanting to know, inquiring minds want to know. Anyway, that's Olivia. And so I love this quote. The original life is infinite. It is good. It is filled with peace. It is the essence of purity. That is who we all are, is this original life. It is infinite. We have infinite possibilities. It is good. It is filled with peace. It is the essence of purity. Don't you, when you see a baby, just see that purity, that innocence, that good? I think that's why we're all attracted to cute little babies, because we see that God essence in them. And we remember that. We remember that. And so, divine source in form. Now, Olivia isn't sitting around going, oh, when am I getting hair? How come I have no hair? I look like a little boy here. I don't want to look like a little boy. And she is just being joy. She is just loving life. She is just, you know, experiencing life. And so, I know some of you have heard this story before, but you know, I did not want children. Right, Barbara? You remember that. I did not want children. It was not on my radar. It was not anything I wanted. And in fact, my business partner found out 3 weeks beforehand that she was pregnant. And I said, better you than me. 3 weeks later, I found out I was pregnant. And I remember telling my husband, okay, I'm sure we're going to love it. You know, everybody says it's wonderful, blah, 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 blah. I said, what else are they going to say? They're stuck with him for 18 years. And then I thought, yeah, now it's longer than that. But I made up my mind as soon as I got over the shock and the dismay about the whole thing. I said to my husband, you know what, let's just make the best of it. I mean, I'm sure we'll love it, you know. And I remember when they put Ryan in my arms, I just looked at him and I just started crying because there was so much love for this little creature. And trust me, he looked like Yoda. He wasn't like, so it had to be love. And they put him in and I've told him this, he knows that, but he was my Yoda. All right? And they put him in my arms, and I remember just bursting out crying and saying, thank you, God, for being smarter than me. Because I believe in my soul wanted me to have a child. I wanted to experience motherhood. It was the best thing that ever happened to me. And it was in that moment that I think that seed of spirituality cracked. Because it was at that moment I sat there looking at him when I said, thank you, God, for being smarter than me, that I realized as much as these parents and we love our children, I can't imagine how much love the universe, divine wisdom, source, God has for each and every one of us. And this love, this intelligence looks at us just as we look at that innocent child. And no matter what we have done, that intelligence, that love never stops loving us. There is nothing that any of us could do that it would judge. It is not a judging God. All right? It is not a judging God. There is nothing to judge. It gave us free will to make the decisions of our life, and therefore we can make no mistakes. Yes, we might make mistakes that we look at from a human aspect. That's the issue. We have made God, divine source, into human form where we believe it's judging so that we can judge other people, other situations, and so forth. But that is not the truth. I'm not going to get mad at Olivia if she spills a drink or does something. She is learning. We are innocent no matter what. And everything that we have done in our life has brought us to this point and has given us an opportunity to know who we are and to choose who we are. It's not good, it's not bad, it just is. All right, so anything you're going through in your life, if there's a challenge, it's not good, it's not bad, it just is. And what is your next decision to move forward? That's all. It's just we're all this innocent. And we have to realize that it is ours to look at other people and see that innocence no matter what they're doing. And so we can, we might look around at our country and the political scheme and we might be judging what's going on. But what's happening in this world is that there's been darkness buried. There's been things going on that we have not been aware of, and now our light is shining on the world. It is our job to shine our light wherever we go, not to be judging, not to be trying to make something different or somebody different, but just to shine our light, just as Olivia does. And when we go shopping, and everybody, everybody wants to touch this perfection, this sweetness, this love, and that's who we all are. That is exactly, and then more, that Spirit sees of us. I want to share with you from our textbook, Dr. Ernest Holmes, a quote from him. He says, God's world is perfect. God's world is perfect. And this is the principle we have to demonstrate. Spiritual things must be spiritually discerned, and when we are ready and willing spiritually to discern, we shall find a ready response from the invisible into the visible. Let us do our work conscientiously and thoroughly and leave the results to the law, which is perfect. So we're here just to show up, to be that reflection in the world of the divine. That is who each and every one of us is. And just imagine if each and every one of us showed up as the divine. I mean, we don't have to go around going, you are healed. We don't do that. We just show up because there is nothing to heal anyway. There is just the perfection to be revealed. And so our light that we all shine, our consciousness that we all put out there is changing the world. One person wakes up, the next person wakes up. They wake up 10 and 1,000 and on and on and on. You know, our last line of our mission statement is changing lives one heart at a time. And so each one of us, by us sending out that light, that love, that energy out of us, we are touching other lives. Dr. Ernest Holmes said that we should have such a consciousness that we could walk into this room and heal the room. And I believe that we can do that. We each have that power. So each one of us this week, I challenge you to do some homework and really set your intention. Recognize that power that you have, that perfection that you are. There is nothing to fix. There is only for you to align with that consciousness and know your power. Know what you are capable, that you are capable of anything. People, you can have anything you want if you believe it and you move forward. That doesn't mean it might happen right now, and that doesn't mean you're going to change your mind. It could, but sometimes it takes some work. You need to show the universe, I'm changing course now, and I'm staying this course, and I'm believing it. And the universe will open doors to you that you never expected. So let us say this together, please. Today I celebrate my oneness with all of life. I bring compassion into action in this day, and love becomes my way. Let love be your way. Show that light. Show that divinity that each and every one of you has within you and is. You are all perfect. You are all like that little baby, this perfection that this divine spirit sees and feels and knows. You are part of it. How can you be anything less than perfect? You cannot be. And you need to wake up to that. We each need to wake up with that. I say it's the Jiffy Pop popcorn effect. You know how remember those Jiffy Pops? I don't even know if they have them anymore. You know, one kernel goes pop, and then pop, 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 pop. And that's what we're going to do. But it's not heat that's going to do it. It's going to be your light and your love that's going to do it. So go out there and show that divinity this week. Be that light, be that love, change the world. Namaste. Thank you.
Thank you. Okay, our mission is set and we're ready to do it, right? Well, my name is Dale Olansky, and I'm the lead practitioner here at Center for Spiritual Living Palm Desert, and it is always an honor to be in front of you and in this energy of love and light, and I'm so grateful you're here. At this time, I would like to call the ushers forward. This is the part of our service where we do our offertory, and we are so grateful for anything that you can give to our center, because what you give to us allows us to be here week after week, to have our classes, to have our live streaming, to have everything that allows the truth and the light and the love of spirit to be radiating out to the universe. So thank you for all you can give. As you see, you can text your tithe to us as well. So let's go ahead and put our love offerings over our heart, or just your hand, whatever works, and let's say this prayer together. I offer this gift with joy and gratitude. I receive freely and give freely, knowing the law of circulation is working perfectly in my life and the life of this center. Right. Thank you. This wonderful person who is making his way up here is Michael Kukuru. Not only is he a practitioner, but he's getting close to being a minister, yes? Michael, what do you like about Science of Mind in our center?
What I love about Science of Mind is that it doesn't believe it's the only path, it's a path. And that you're welcome to take what works from Science of Mind and allow it to work through you, but you're allowed to bring everything about you that works for you from all of your experience in life, from all of your other religious teachings. Bring what works and leave the rest behind. I love that about Science of Mind, and I love this about the center, and I love that my center has helped me discover an answer to a question Dr. Joe asked me for a year and I couldn't answer. He said, "Why do you want to be a minister, Michael?" And I'm proud that I said I don't have the answer. I didn't have to come up with one. And I gave him the answer 2 weeks ago because the universe gave it to me. I have the heart of a minister, and I am so grateful that this center allowed me to realize that truth.
He has the gift of gab, and you're going to be a great minister, Michael. I know. Okay, well, we thank you for what you were able to give to us today. So we're ready to pray over this wonderful, wonderful bounty of good. So join me as we say, we bless this gift, and receive it with gratitude, knowing it is spirit in action. As this currency flows through our center and beyond, it blesses many lives, including my own. Amen. Thank you, Michael. Blessed to have you here. Okay. What's my next thing I'm doing? Oh, it's announcements. I'm not doing that. Here we go, announcements.
It's just around the corner. Have you picked out your favorite dish to bring and the game to share? Fun Day Sunday, an afternoon of games and potluck. If you're looking for like-minded fellowship, join us next Sunday, August 19th from 12:15 to 3 p.m. For more information or to sign up, head over to the Rainbow Alliance table on the patio. Everyone is welcome. Guess who's coming back to share treasures through her soul-moving music on August 19th, just a week away, next Sunday? It's Melanie Taylor. Please join us and leave with musical inspiration for the next week. Do you love to sing and would like to bring joy to others? If so, you're invited for an informational meeting about Desert Threshold Choir on Wednesday, August 29th from 1:30 to 3 p.m. The choir sings bedside for those in hospice or confined by illness or accident. For more information, please contact Jean Terrell Wright by phone or email. Give the gift of love and joy through music. Have you joined in yet? You're invited. It's interactive. We discuss relevant topics and give spiritual guidance. It's CSL Daily Live. Spirituality is a 7-day-a-week lifestyle. And now Reverend Laura, Dale Olansky, and William Conway take topics and your question weekdays at 1 p.m. on the Center for Spiritual Living Facebook page. We look forward to seeing you there. Fellowship and friendship with others not only creates stronger community, it is like a wonder drug for our souls. So before you leave and conquer the rest of the day, join us for coffee and conversation in Costa Hall immediately following service. And hey, make a new friend. See you in Costa Hall. The 120-degree temperatures seem to now be behind us, and that can only mean one thing. It's back to school time, just around the corner. It's Help for Kids Backpack and School Supply Drive. Help provide youngsters a great start to a new school year. Drop off your generous donations at the office. If you'd like more information about all the activities happening at CSL Palm Desert, please refer to today's bulletin.
Isn't that nice? I love the fireworks at the end. It's so exciting. Oh, my God. Okay, we forgot 1 Minute Miracles. Oh, well, I can tell you what's going on. Oh, there we go. In the Om Room right across the way, we've got practitioners and ministers back there just wanting you to come pray with them for anything that you're going through. If you've got a challenge that you need some support in, or if there's some really good stuff, some seeds you've planted and they're starting to pop up and you want to make sure they blossom fully and completely, they are there to pray for you. It only takes a minute, and we've seen wonderful demonstrations, so please join them. It takes just a a minute, and they're all there across the way at Costa Hall. You can see our calendar for the week. We've got our grief group, which is called Grief Work. They meet every Tuesday at 5 p.m., and they're here to help you if you're walking through any sort of loss, whether it's a loss of a family member or a pet or a job, anything whatsoever. They're a wonderful community. They're led by a practitioner or a minister, and they're there to help you. So if you need support, please do join us. And we've got My Sacred Circle on Thursday morning, and on Friday we've got another circle, our Spiritual Living Circles, where there's more spiritual community. We've got Kathy Duguid's Metaphysics to Mysticism at 6:15, and a wonderful AA meeting at 7. That's a great experience. It's meditation, and it's wonderful. So if you need something, we've got it for you. I want to thank everybody who joined us today, whether you came through on live streaming or you were here in the sanctuary. We can't do what we do here without you. We come together in our oneness, and together we are very powerful. And not only are we changing our own energy and our own consciousness so that we are resonating with spirit, we are also going out into the universe and doing the same for our brothers and sisters. So I thank you. I'd like to thank Jerry Lynn and the band for giving us such beautiful music today and inspiration.
And thank you, Austin.
And
singing
Austin,
this.
you
Yes.
just are so amazing. You get better and better. My God. Thank you. And I would like to thank Elizabeth and William for doing what nobody else will do for our center. So thank you for sacrificing your time. I heard they're having massages later on today, so just to let you know, they're taking care of themselves. I'd like to thank everybody in the office that does such great work behind the scenes. And I would also like to thank Reverend Laura, who holds the space really well for Dr. Joe and is such an inspiration. And I love the way she speaks her truth. Such a great inspiration. And for our beloved Dr. Joe, knowing he is getting the rest and relaxation that he needs, because look out, when September comes, he's going to be on fire. So buckle up, Buttercup, right, William? And there you are. And I'd like to thank all the practitioners and ministers who are the hub of this center, and they pray for you, and they hold the high watch for you, and they are here for you all the time. And I'm so grateful to be a part of a wonderful, most powerful healing ministry that is so, so grounded in God. And thank you, guys. Okay, without further ado, I would like to invite you to close your eyes and join me in consciousness as we just feel the presence of God, as we know it. Because each and every one of us has a special relationship with Spirit, with that divine presence that dwells within ourselves. And today we are going to see God differently, and we're going to see ourselves differently. We're going to know that Spirit is everywhere present, that it is loving, it is kind, it is always for us, never against us. And today's the day we're going to see ourselves as God sees us, as magnificent expressions of love, of light, of peace, of joy. And today we let go of any ideas we have ever held about ourselves that do not resonate with our spiritual truth. As we stand up, as we see the grace that expresses in, as, and through us, as we allow ourselves to grow beyond anything we ever thought was possible, to be able to see that we can do it all, we can be it all. And so we create our lives from love, from peace, from joy, from wholeness, knowing when we go there to create, we create the most magnificent masterpiece our life could ever be. And so I know that the week that is before us is absolutely awesome. As we open ourselves up to just seeing the light in everything, to seeing situations as a place where healing begins, to know that with Spirit all is possible. And so we hold that possibility of peace in our hearts, and we see it growing and growing in our world every moment of every day. And so I know that we're ready to receive our good and give our good and be in the center of divine reciprocity, knowing that we are born to be everything that is love. And so knowing that this universe is in good working order, I release my word to law, knowing it is demonstrating in all of us as beauty, grace, love, joy, and abundance. And so knowing this is complete, I let go and I let it be as we say together. And so it is. Amen. Have a wonderful week. We'll see you next time.
I wake that's